Scorpio, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing your love and relationships reading for the time period of January 31st to February 6th, 2022. Please remember that this is a general reading. It is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest. Okay, we're going to have some Queen of the Moon Oracle here, I feel, for you guys. We have blossoming. This could mean, it's number 33. Look up your master numbers. I'm not going to get into that here, but always check into your numbers, especially if you're seeing them a lot. But the blossoming card, I'm feeling like a blossoming new romance, maybe. Blossoming new friendship. It feels like a relationship, a relationship that may, I'll keep those, that may further yourself, that may nurture you and bring in new happiness here. All right, well, there's a lot. You have the masculine. Let me move these right down. You have self-love. You have purity. Wow, purity of heart, purity of, I feel like walking into a relationship with a pure, it's a pure kind of love, I feel. You have power. And you have resistance as well. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to read from the book for you guys on these. So whatever energy I feel, I like to tell you what I'm feeling as the cards come out. But then when I read, it may say something a little different than what I have said or in a different direction. That doesn't mean that it's not right. It could be for spreading out, touching more of you. That's how I feel about it, just so you know. Let's see here. We're going to go to the number 33. Blossoming. Do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. Be very careful of that. Yeah, that sparks a little of I think it's about a love. You may have a friend or you may have others that are jealous of whatever relationship you're starting to get into. You might be I think that someone here has taken the opportunity to be like, oh, you feel so wonderful. You may have went on a date. You may have started talking to someone and they make you feel so good and you have this good vibe with them. And somebody's gonna be like, I know who they are and they do this and they're crappy. You know what I'm saying? They do this, that, and the third. Well, don't listen to that. I feel like some things can be a warning, obviously, but if this person makes you feel good, you can talk to them still. You can be in that relationship or begin at least the beginning of a relationship. If you notice things that are awry or that I don't feel like you should judge someone by what other people say, because maybe they want that person, or maybe they've been in a relationship with that person and it didn't work out, so now they're like, oh, they're a piece of crap. You know what I'm saying? And you have to decipher all of that. There's a hot mess these days when it comes to getting into new relationships. You may have verbalized someone here. I really feel like you verbalized online or to people, well, I heard about this person, blah, blah, blah. Don't go by that. Go by your own intuition. Go by your own feelings in the situation. Don't clout your vision with the great feelings, because that can happen when passion comes in and new love and this person is really acting like they're into you and stuff. Don't cloud your vision with it. It's easy to do. So just you got to be strong in this, and you got to be out for yourself in the long run. But don't listen to what everybody says either. Take heed. Say, I'll keep that in mind. Tell them you'll keep it in mind. Don't take up for the person right away. I mean, you can take up for them. Say, hey, they haven't said anything out of the way to me. So as long as they treat me good, that's all that matters, right? So that's where I say to go with that. Okay, we have the number 42, masculine. The masculine. It is time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. This is a number 42, which adds up to a 6. And the self-love card is a number 6. You had it immediately after. I feel like these are a combination telling you to not... you know, lead yourself to your greater good, to your greatest good, to your truth, and don't listen to what other people are saying or what other people are doing. You can be friends with people even and not do the things that they're doing or say the things that they're saying. I feel like lead yourself into your truth, and don't follow. I feel like not following people at this time would be great advice. Okay, we have the number 6. Self-love. Radical self-love is necessary. Empowerment starts from the inside out. Do not compare yourself to others. Start your change with focus and love of self. Sometimes we feel we are not enough. Sometimes we are even told we are not enough by our own voice, the voice of others, and our culture. Not smart enough, not pretty enough, not powerful enough, not talented enough, not good enough at what we choose to do, not ambitious enough, not experienced enough, not curvy enough, not thin enough. As a result, all of this makes us not love ourselves enough. Then there is the opposite, that we are too something, too tall, too short, too fat, too thin. And please just stop. Put your blinkers on. Breathe. Be with yourself. Do ritual. Speak to the goddess or whatever energy floats your boat and ask for help. Yes, indeed, listen to any or all of the crazy misdemeanors that your mind may throw at you, but then hug these untruths like a crying puppy and soothe the reasons they are there. Know that you are doing your best you can right now, that you are not your past and you can soothe yourself, and most importantly, you can move on. Okay, this may be dealing with not listening to others when it comes to certain things. You deserve love. You deserve love of self. You deserve love of from someone else, from others, respect as well. And I feel like this is a leading yourself into a new frame of mind where you aren't listening to what other people say about you or about your situation or your choices. I'm really feeling it's about this choices. I feel like there is someone here that has is having issues with, it could be possibly friends, family members that are like, you know what, that person isn't good for you, you shouldn't deal with them, and yet you have this attraction to this person. Go with your heart. Go with what you feel is right. If this person is physically abusive or something like that, or has been to other women in the past or men in the past, whichever the case may be, you should or people in general, you should obviously avoid getting in deep with this person. But if you, it's just things, hearsay things, nothing solid. I say that you, like I said, you can talk to this person. You gotta, this is the problem with relationships. I'm gonna get into it right now. This is the problem with relationships. People tend to dive too deeply too fast instead of getting to know the person. And then by the time you are so head over heels in love with each other or with this person, you realize, now they're open with you. Now you see the true self comes out. That's why you should take longer at talking with someone. Don't just jump into bed with them, or don't just jump in with your emotions. Try to hold back. Try to keep yourself from feeling that way until you know this person better. That's why relationships fail. You don't even know each other. You jump into the relationship, say, "Oh, yep, we're together," and it may be a couple weeks in or a week in, even months sometimes. It can take years to know somebody. So just be mindful of that. That not delving headfirst into something, keeping your eyes open, and get to know the person better before you. I feel like someone here has been constantly getting to relationships where and this could not just significant others, but even with friends, you don't know this person yet. Get to know these people before you let them into your lives as a total. You know what I'm saying? And it'll keep you, have respect for yourself in the middle of it. Have love for yourself as well. And don't let early on gestures or early on feelings take control of the situation before you know who you're talking to. All right. That's it for that. I feel like that need to be said. Okay, we have purity. Number 30. Come on. Look for the simplest and cleanest solution. Understand your motives for doing what you are doing. Be as clear as possible in your communication. I feel like someone may be beginning into a new relationship. It may, when I say new, like I say, people think new relationship is like a couple weeks. No, getting into a relationship could be months. Even months in, I feel like someone is holding back a truth about yourself from the other person. Or vice versa. I feel like it may be one of you though, and you're afraid that they will look at you different. But I feel like if you're going to really delve and really be in a solid relationship with this person, they need to know. Whatever it is, they need to know the truth about it. They may have heard things already and they just haven't mentioned it to you. So just be mindful of that, and be clear and honest with the person. If you want a good relationship, lying or holding, not telling a truth, is the same as lying about it. To me, in my eyes, that's my opinion. But that person may feel that same way as well. So just be aware of that. Okay, we have 16. Power. Step into your true power. Shine brightly. Do not hide who and what you are. Here we go. Do not hide who and what you are. The time is right to attract big things for yourself. Ancestral energy is important. Open your mind to greater possibility, larger possibilities. Big magic can be wrought. Okay, and we have resistance. The number 20. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here, guys. The number 25. Familiarize yourself with how resistance manifests for you, the overt and the covert. If you continue to have doors slammed in your face, turn around. There will normally be an open door. Procrastination is just another kind of fear. Move forward with confidence and persistence. Okay, I'm feeling like this. It's funny that this is laying on top of here. Self-love, the purity, that feeling I got that somebody is withholding information to somebody that they are newly fond of, or even if it's just a friendship. Coming clean, telling your truth. I feel like this is saying to let them know how you feel, what happened, your side of the story, whatever, so that they can give them all the information they need so they can judge for themselves whether or not this is the person that they want to be around, be with, and let them come to their own conclusions. That's a kind of a form of controlling somebody. If they don't know everything about you, whether it be bad, good, whatever, they don't have all the information there is to judge whether they should be near you or get into a relationship with you, what have you. Just saying. All right. Scorpio, let's get into the body of your read. There seems to be a solid foundation here in the body of the read starting here. Let's see. We have 7 of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, and the King of Wands. I think this should be here. 7, look at these. They're hopping right on out here. We have the High Priestess. I'm going to put this right here. Listening to your inner self. I've started to say inner child as well. You need to, you as a total with this self-love as well, with this on top of this like this. Being honest with yourself about where some of these feelings or restrictions you've posed on yourself are coming from. It could be from childhood. We have the Star. We have Justice. I feel like that needs to go here. And we have the Ace of Wands in the reverse as well. All right. Let's get into this here. Let me take a second and feel this out. I feel like you need to hold off on making a choice whether you want to be in the relationship with someone. It feels like, not that it necessarily means anything bad or anything like that. I just feel like maybe you've rushed into things in the past, rushed into friendships, situations possibly, and got yourself into a bit of a jam when you realize that this person or this situation isn't exactly what you thought, because you didn't let yourself collect all the information. I feel like maybe someone wants to be in a relationship with you. I'm not saying it's a bad choice. I'm saying you need to know them better. There's some things that you might want to know prior to, I feel like, let me straight up. I just got this weird feeling that someone's dealing with someone. You don't realize they have children with somebody. You don't realize they have children at all. And you may want to check into that. Make sure, that's why I say make sure you know someone. They might have a crazy baby's mother, or, that if it's, a female, or they may have children that have been taken from them even, or that their ex has custody of the children. I feel like there's a big responsibility coming into this relationship if you're trying to think and see whether you want to be in this relationship. All of the cards need to be laid out on the table, and I feel like there's cards still turned over. Just saying. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. New paths that can come in here. The funny thing is you have two aces, both in the reverse, which usually mean no. I feel like no, not the time. This can be a learning experience for you. This can be a new path that can open up, but I feel like you still haven't, you don't know enough about the situation or about the person, or them. Maybe they don't know enough about you either. To really say whether you should try to make this a solid relationship, and whether it's a solid foundation to start on to begin with, the right for each other, the right situation for each other. The King of Wands, this may be dealing with a fire sign. This may be you have Libran energy over here as well. There's a little earth here too. But I feel like some of this could be your energy as well, though. I feel like this King of Wands, this could be your person. This can go both ways. This could either represent your person or you. I'm feeling a little bit of both. Wanting a solid foundation, wanting to grow with someone, and not playing the games anymore. Wanting to really grow and have a family, or be together for each other, and grow from it. I feel like not willing to this is going to be the problem here, is if you make a choice about, yeah, you know what, let's do this, let's do it, and you don't know enough about the person, or they don't know enough about you, and things haven't been laid out, it's going to cause issues in the future. And that foundation you're trying to build, that security and everything that you're trying to build, will be shattered, and you don't want that. So I feel like needing to get these no's, maybe needing to get more information. Make sure that you have enough information about each other to build that foundation, to build, to grow together. That's what this feels like here. And with them being in the reverse, I think it's needing to get to know the person better. Basically, I've been saying that. You have the Star here. Don't be so I want to say, don't be so focused on this a dream relationship that you overlook things. Oh, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Everything else is great. Make sure that you aren't overlooking flaws or detrimental things that would, well, it kind of annoys, those things usually bother me, but I'm really into this person, so I'm going to ignore that. Be careful of that, because this might be about making this choice. See if you really can, because you're not going to change that person later. They're not going to change. They are that person, just like you are your person. They can't change you from what you are. We change a little bit here and there in order to grow, the vines to grow together to make a solid foundation. But it causes problems if you're not going to be able to get past that. You really mentally can't get past things in the future. This Justice card over here, I feel like it's a little unbalanced. I think the things need to come more into focus. You may have you or your person that we're talking about here may already have a lot of imbalance going on in their lives. They may be they may have a lot of disruptive energy, so be very mindful of that. Or if you do, don't pull someone into a situation until they know all the facts, and vice versa. I feel like it's a very, this could be a powerful union here. But I still feel like some things need to be sorted out. That's what it feels like. Some things need to be sorted out. I'm going to pull a few cards for clarity here. 3 of Wands. Yeah. This could be, I feel like you got a fire burning for a good relationship. Someone to love you. It could set you off wanting so badly for something. You can't see it yet. You can't see anything, but you got your own boat as well. Or, it's not a boat, but you know what I mean. You got your own means of transportation. You don't have to have, wait for things to come to you. You can go to it. You can make your way towards it as well. Which is all about knowledge and learning. Learning about yourself and about the other person or other people that you're dealing with. Okay. What else do we have here? Yeah, I got to take this card. We have the 4 of Cups. It was, I felt it on the deck, and even after I flipped it, I knew it was on the bottom. I felt it. 4 of Cups. Don't, I feel like it's so hard, because don't overlook a good thing. Don't overlook a good thing. Worrying about negative things happening, or what people have said, or what people are saying about the person. But also don't, overlook opportunities to take good care of yourself and protect yourself from bad situations that could occur in the future. Is that, I don't know if I'm being very clear on that. It can go both ways here. Anything can go both ways, can it not? All right, what else do we have for Scorpio at this time? Spirit. 3 of Cups. Unity. And we have the 7 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like there's one more here. Knight of Swords in the reverse. This feels like someone who speaks to your soul. This person, I feel like a good union here. I feel like there is a good union. I feel like there is a lot of stuff, a lot of cards on both sides that need to be put on the table to make sure that there aren't any discrepancies between the two of you that might come up later. I feel like the 7 of Swords is somebody stealing your heart. I feel like they could easily run away with it. I'm looking at over here at this Knight. They could easily run away with it. They talk a mean game. And this may be you as well. And you could be a stealer of hearts. I feel like communication is a big key here. Maybe the lines of communication seem like they're open because one of you talks a great game, are able to cover things up that you don't want known. It might not even be anything that the other person would care about as far as getting into a relationship with you. But I feel like still not starting relationships that base on lies, you know. Whether it be just trying to, I know it's always been said, oh yeah, especially with guys, you know, they up their self. They one up what they really have or what they really do, really are, what they where they've been, how they are in relationships, just to catch you, and then you find out about them later. that has been universal, and everybody, not everybody, but most people do that. I mean, you don't want to tell people your flaws right off the bat. It might run them away, right? Just be very mindful of that, there's some kind of a communication that needs to be had here, that may or may not affect the long time situation. Okay, we have faith and we have choice. I think there's another one here too. Woo! Threw it. Sorry, a squeaky chair as usual. Mirror. Learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. This may be... I feel like this should be in the middle. And then you have faith. Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason. It's so funny because it says, learn to see God's presence in everyone you meet. I really feel like this is a good union here. Some things need to be put out in the open, but I really feel like it's a powerful, will in the near future be a powerfully great union. For every action there is a reaction. Choose wisely. Okay. Don't choose to be with someone before you know everything about them. That's what I want to say. It's very obvious, and it's coming across, everything is coming across that. I feel like it would be a good union, but I feel like you need to learn more about each other and decide whether this truly is the path that you want to take. All at this time. Let me put that in there. All right, Scorpio. That's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. I know it was kind of long, and you know, it gets that way sometimes, especially with more oracles in the situation. But take heed. Join my community here if you want to. Tap that bell icon as well for notification of future uploads. Have a great week. See you next video.